Have you ever come home after a long stressful day and just needed to unload? You then flush, and then if your day couldn't get any worse, you feel something wet. What the? But it's not from you, it's from your toilet. Now you got another problem on your hands. Hey, but no need to fear, cause funky cold is here. So pull up those shorts and let me show you how to fix this yourself so you can get back to handling your business ASAP. The first thing you gotta do is turn the water off to your toilet. There should be a shutoff valve directly behind it. And remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Once you cut off the water, flush the toilet so we can get as much water out of the tank as possible. Now you don't have to do this, but I'm just lifting the top off so you can get a peek of what's going on inside when you flush the toilet. The hose isn't filling the tank anymore and the rest of the water is draining out. The next thing to do is to grab a family member's favorite BTS cup, or if you value your life, just use a plastic cup. We are just trying to reduce the weight of the toilet so when we remove it, we can lessen the chance of water spilling out as much as possible. The next thing you'll need is to grab some basic pliers or your strong hands to remove the fill hose from the tank. Always remember, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Man, I sound like an old grandpa. Nah, I'm still young. So pay attention, you whippersnapper. The next thing to do is to look at the bottom sides of your toilet. It should have a bolt on each side that you'll have to remove to lift the toilet out of the way. In my case, I guess the toilet has been here so long that the bolts have rusted away and they're no longer here. As you can tell from me rocking the toilet back and forth. Remove the nuts of the bolts if you have them still available. Once the toilet is free, carefully lift the toilet up and slide it down. Alright, now go ahead and get your toilet and be careful. You might have some clean, clear water leak out. I think. You could also place a towel down on the floor and put the toilet on top of that. We're just trying to get it out of the way. Once the toilet is removed, look at the drain pipe. There's supposed to be a wax seal surrounding the hole to keep water from leaking out when you flush. As you can tell, half of it is completely gone. All you need to do now is go to your local hardware store and look for this type of wax ring, which does include the new bolts. It also has instructions on the back. But don't worry, homie, I got you. This is what the new wax ring looks like. They usually last 20 to 30 years or may start leaking if the toilet begins to rock when the bolts are not tightened all the way down or they're not there like in my case. Go ahead and grab some gloves, your favorite cleaner, and let's get rid of all this crap. No pun intended. Give everything a good clean and get rid of as much as you can. Use your hands or even some type of scraper to peel off any stubborn wax. Wipe everything down with a towel and you're done. Here is the location where the bolts were located that hold the toilet down to the floor. I assume whoever put this drain pipe in put it in backwards, because I believe that these slots are supposed to be aligned on the sides of the toilet, not front and back. I tried to remove the bolts and see if I could twist it into the right position, but no luck. That's alright. In my case, I had to remove the screws and clean out the area. As you can tell, if you give it enough time, water can damage anything. You may not have to do this because your toilet bolts are most likely located in these slots like it's supposed to be. So moving on. After you clean the area that houses your toilet bolt, simply grab a bolt from the wax ring package and place the plastic ring over the bolt. Alright, next go ahead and slide the T-shaped end of the bolt into the slot and push the plastic ring down so it can stand up straight. Do the same for the other side. Just in my case, I screwed the screw back in that was apparently holding the screw in place. You most likely won't have to do this. If your toilet drain was installed correctly, you will not have to do this. There we go, nice and erect. We are almost done. The next thing to do is just clean the bottom of the toilet and get rid of any remaining wax. There we go, nice and clean. Ish. No one will ever see it for 20 to 30 years. Alright, now that we got everything clean, grab your wax ring and remove the clear plastic cover. Go ahead and stick it on. Press down evenly and firmly so the ring can adhere to the base of the toilet. Alright, now go ahead and get your toilet and be careful. You might have some clean, clear water leak out. If needed, go ahead and get some help. But if you're able to, just lift the toilet and line up the toilet holes with the bolts sticking up. The wax ring should fit evenly with the drain pipe. No need to press it down. The only pressing down you'll ever need is the next time you sit on the toilet. Now grab the steel washers that come inside the wax ring box. Place one washer over the bolt and grab the nut that also comes in the box and screw it on. Do the exact same thing for the other side. In my case, I use a 7/16 wrench to tighten the bolts. No need to go all out on strength. Just tighten the bolts down until slightly firm. Make sure both bolts are about the same tightness. Now you don't want to crack your toilet. Your toilet has seen enough cracks in its lifetime, I guarantee. Now if you have a toilet bolt cover and the cover doesn't fit over the bolts, grab a metal cutting saw blade and cut away at this mark. I don't have a cover and I'm not worried about the bolts showing. I got bigger problems. Next, go ahead and connect your water supply hose by hand and tighten it up. Next, go ahead and turn on the water and the tank will refill. Place the cover plate back on if removed. Next, give it a flush and let's check out the bottom of the toilet. Alright, cool. No leaks in front of or around the toilet. Nice and dry. Just like it's supposed to be. Pat yourself on the back because we went from this to this. You just accomplished this job yourself, so be proud. Now it's finally time to really take care of some business. If the video helped you out, don't forget to smash that like button, check out my other videos, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.